All right, let's do a quick little tutorial here to show how I went about using the radial tool to create this tire. So a couple things, you'll notice that these little indents here, I used an insert brush with some geometry to cut that out. So let's just go ahead and do a new one from scratch. So we'll do new, let's use the default that pops up. Let's go to camera, we'll hit it into orthographic mode. First thing I like to do is a trim, and we'll just trim it down. Actually, you know what? Let's use a rectangle because I can't figure out how to get a straight line. We need to get a snap, so I'm just gonna use a rectangle here to get a cleaner result. And I'm using the smart keyboard with my iPad Pro, so it's really easy for me to go in and hit some of these hotkeys, which I love. And now let's go into the clay tool, and it's just as simple as the default here usually has the Y and Z already on, so all you need to do is just go from 1 and just pop it up. So we'll do like 12 treads on our tire here. And let me just change that to trackball, which I don't like to use a lot, but I'll use it for this. So you'll see here, it's that simple. So go ahead and just create some treads. Hit it with the smooth. Go in with a flatten brush. And you can also use any of the other tools. So let's go ahead and bulge up a little bit with the move tool. And we're just gonna go here and just raise up a little bit. And then really quickly, how to use the insert is just go to the insert tool, and let's go ahead and do we'll do a box first. And let's put that box in the middle here. So we can go ahead and size it down before we do anything, but I usually, whoops. Let's go back to the gizmo on this one. Hold on, there we go. So now I'm in the gizmo here, I can further edit this. Let's see, I'm just gonna kind of shove it in here and do a cut. Let's see how far I want to go in. Put it right there. Let's try that out. And actually, yeah, you see how it's mirrored. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just line it up like this to get one down the center. Validate on that. And then it's just a matter of going in here, selecting both of them, subtracting that. Let's pop up the resolution a little bit like that. And box will merge. And there we go. And then let's do another one. I'm not gonna smooth that out yet, so let's go ahead and do another one. We'll do a cylinder. I'll pop it like on the end here. So I just went right into gizmo. He should have the gizmo mode up here, I think. Yeah. This one will also do a little cut. Okay. And you can kind of go in here and start screwing around with some more just really cool shapes. But that's how simple it is. I usually like to go in also with the crease brush if I really wanted to accentuate some of these edges here. And actually subtract that, so I kind of pull up a pinch. Good, flatten this out a little bit. Give it kind of a cool little bevel in there. Let's try that again, a little tighter. Let's move that little tip up a little bit. Say you want to also create a rim from this. You can just use the same geometry here. And we'll go in and do a trim. No, we'll do a split. We'll do a circle split. I'm just kind of guessing here. Yeah, I might have to go over to the left a little bit, so I'll do that. Something like that. That was weird. I think I just lost. That was a weird, I think my recording's still going. That was a weird crash. I just lost a couple of items there. Let's go ahead and go back here and try this one more time. Voxel merge. We'll pop this up a little bit more. That was strange. Let's try that one more time. Let's go back to the right. Go into split, circle. I'm gonna hit the wireframe so I can kind of see where I'm at here. Let's try that. Okay. And then I can see that that's the rim. Go into the gizmo. And we can start editing that. Let's re-voxel that as well. And while we're in this mode, I'm still in this, the Radial Symmetry, I believe. Yeah. Kind of go through here and make some cuts. This is where I would normally be doing box modeling on something like a rim like this, but because this right here is not clean topology for extrusions and stuff, but for now this is what we got. Yeah, like I could usually just have a nice edge loop around here and tighten it up. But we're using what we can. So I have that soften it a little bit, and then maybe see if I use that crease tool again. Option. And then let's go back and play around with this again. Let's hit that move tool. Kind of like doing these little scoops here, like it's scooping out the earth for traction. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So, trying to reposition my camera a little bit here. Just like we'll do that, and then we'll smooth this out a bit. Let's push in a little bit on this. It's looking cool. Let's build up a little bit around these. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's just add another insert, and we'll try. This time we'll do another cylinder, but what I'll do is make it have a hole, just because. Oh. Sometimes these gizmo pickers, like you got the translation right where the scale here is. It's a little hard to pick that, but there we go. All right. Maybe this way I can make a cleaner opening for that little chunky area. Oh. I want the thicker. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's just try it. Just put it at an angle. And we'll just keep that as a separate piece so we can make a different color. Let's go back to these really quick and just adjust the scoops a little now so they feel a little bit more proportion. So I use the crease a lot to kind of delineate that form, and I can kind of go in with a flattened brush. Just kind of shore up that plane. Now I hit it with a smooth. Let's see. This is where, yeah, you can see the polygons are getting stretched. So let's run it through another wax or remesh. Actually, let's go a little bit higher on that one. So you'll subdivide, and then see how that looks. Also, get in the habit of using your madcap or lighting to move around and see how the forms are reacting. I'm getting some weird pinching right here on this rim. Oh. See if I can flatten up a bit. All right, now I'm just going to show how I would do some quick paint on this. So I actually like playing around with the matte caps. But if we go to PBR, and let me reorientate here so I know where I'm at. You know what? I want to go back in here and just lighten this strap a little bit. There we go. And then I want to go here. Let me try that. So what I was doing for that Tron inspired lighting was I would go in and hit this with this material here has got like a little roughness on it, a little bit of metallic. And then let's go and take this guy and make him like a different colored rim. Try that. And then for this, let's do something where this is a like a kind of a cool okay, and then we're going to our lighting, add a light. This also is a little bit unintuitive. You have to tap the light to move it. This needs to be like already kind of like out because I can't. There we go, grab the light. We'll add another one. Do I have it? There we go. And let's drop a plane in just so I can see where I'm at. That's weird. Am I not in local mode here? Let's just validate that and edit this way. How come my center point? Oh, there we go. There we go. Never mind. Also, that's kind of weird how that doesn't come into the center. Let's. I'm waiting for some good hierarchy object parenting here, but for now, let's just do this. We'll do these three and do a simple merge so I can treat this as one unit. And you can go back and you can unmerge those as well. So I'm going to place it down a little bit so it's like it's on the ground. I'll make a duplicate of that. Then we will select both of them, offset it. Let's just throw a little cube in here so I can have something for it to. Let's do a cylinder this time. Let's do something like this. We'll do a trim on that. That's my settings here. Okay, we'll do this fine. And then let's do a project. And we will project line. And this gives me this just pushes it nicely. There we go. I don't like these end caps though. We need to have 6-sided so I can get rid of those triangles. All right, let's go back to our tires. And I think I can do this if I do the simple symmetry. Oh, I only do one. I had both of them selected. Which is which? There we go, that one. All right. Okay, let's make this plane a little bit bigger.